Please remember to click the like, subscribe and the notification bell. It really does help Tea with a Tally to keep theatre alive.
Mrs. Krepke, you wanted to see me?
Yes, Angela. Please come in. Take a seat. Just get in.
Yeah, my shift ends in 10.
Well, this won't take long. Angela, how long have you been with us?
I don't know, a long time, I guess.
A long time indeed. In fact, you are one of our longest-running operatives. You have been here longer than practically everyone else, and with a success rate that is unsurpassed by anyone else in our employ.
Well, as cliché as it sounds, I do love my job. I like to think I'll be here until I retire or drop, whichever comes first.
A field agent to the end? Never had ambitions of moving upstairs, perhaps?
I don't know. I've never really wanted a desk assignment. I like being out there on the front lines, kicking ass and taking names.
Oh, well, it is not really names you're taking now, is it?
True, but I am doing something important. I'm making a difference. And let's face it, not everyone can do this job.
It can be difficult, can't it?
It can be a real tooth pull sometimes.
It had better not be.
You know what I mean. As hard as it can be, I wouldn't trade this job for anything.
Yes, it is nice to find someone who enjoys their work so much.
And I've got the wings to prove it.
It is a shame, really, that we have to terminate you.
You what?
We have to get rid of you.
What? Why? Is this about the cutbacks? I'd heard the rumors.
I am sorry to have to do this.
No, you don't have to do this. Why do you have to do this?
Angela!
Was there a complaint? No one has ever complained about my work.
Your work is exemplary.
Then why the hell are you doing this?
Angela! I need you to dial it down, and I need you to sit down right now.
I don't believe this.
Let me explain. I would like you to take a look at this report.
What is this?
It's a lot of numbers crunching and actuarial mumbo-jumbo, most of which will mean nothing to you or I until you get to top of page 24.
What's on page 24? It's a chart, so what?
It is a financial projection for the next 10 years and shows why we are being forced into downsizing our current staff. Unfortunately, seniority in this position work against you. Highest paid agents are going to be the first to go.
All right, hold on. This is just a projection, right? It doesn't mean things are going to go downhill for sure, just that they might.
Now, everyone's quotas are drastically behind where they were just a year ago.
We've had slow periods before. Remember the fluoride scare? Things went back to normal.
Not like this. Look. You are an exceptional agent. You will have no problem finding other work.
Other work? What the hell else am I qualified to do, Mrs. Krepke? I'm a tooth fairy.
I am sorry, Angela, but you won't be any longer.
But people need me.
Now that they are starting to take better care of their teeth, why would they?
What about little kids? They're our bread and butter. Babies lose their teeth all the time.
Yes, they do. But have you taken a look at the birth rates nowadays? Between better sex education, abstinence camps, condom dispensers in high schools, two-income households with no time for families, there is less time, less inclination, and less accidents. And that means less kids. We cannot survive on baby teeth alone.
Yeah, but there's always going to be a need for what we do. We're like barbers. Everyone needs a barber.
And what about the bald? Like Telly Savalas or Matt Lucas
Okay, fine.
or chemo patients.
All right, okay, bad example.
Please do not take this personally, Angela. It is not just you. Every department is losing staff. Processing, records, accounting. They are all taking a hit.
What about the senior staff? Mrs. Enid?
Already gone.
She's gone? But she was an institution here. She taught me how to tag my first molar. What about old Ray or One Wing Sandra or the Bettys?
Some will stay on temporarily, but most will get phased out by end of year.
It's just not fair.
We have provided them all with a very nice severance package. Plus, we will cover everyone's hospitalization costs for the next 2 years, or until they find other work.
Dental?
Are you trying to be funny?
There must be something we can do.
Unless you have some other way to boost revenues, we have got no choice.
Actually, Mrs. Krepke, I do.
You do what?
I have an idea.
An idea about what?
An idea about how to boost revenues. You could put everyone back to work.
Angela, I am afraid it is too...
No, wait a second. Hear me out.
Angela, really, I'm afraid it is out of my hands.
Please just listen for a second.
It is a done deal.
No, not until you look at that.
And what is that?
It's the future of this company.
Did you just give me the finger?
I gave you a finger, Mrs. Krepke, not the finger, and technically it's a thumb.
And why did you give me a thumb?
Because some stupid teenage kid lost it and I found it.
And what do you mean he lost it? It's a finger, not a set of car keys. You don't just oopsie a digit while you're out for a stroll.
But you do if you're behind the local high school with time to kill and a bag full of fireworks.
Explain.
I was on my way back here for end of shift, right? I'm passing overhead when I spy this little knucklehead blowing off Roman candles and cherry bombs and, oh yeah, a couple of fingers. This damn thing flew up and hit me right in the wing. Almost brought me down. It lodged there till I landed, pulled it out, and here we are.
And what are we supposed to do with that?
What do you think we should do with that?
No. No, we can't.
Why not?
It's not right.
What's not right? A kid loses a body part, we take custody of said body part. We do our job of taking said body part, which is no longer of any use to him, like a bad old rotten tooth, right? We turn the body part into procurement division like usual. We did our thing, they do their thing. Somebody somewhere becomes the recipient of a slightly used, shiny new finger, and we get our commission. Business as usual.
How about giving it back to the child who lost it? I'm sure he could think of a use for it.
Listen, that little kid's got less digits in his IQ than he has in his left hand, although he's catching up.
Even if procurement accepted this baldy part in lieu of our normal payload, it is one finger. Or are you suggesting we start leaving cherry bombs instead of quarters under kids' pillows?
It's a thought.
Oh, Angela!
Mrs. Krepke, I'd give my right arm to save this company, but I'd rather give you this kid's finger instead.
Oh, so you want us to be organ harvesters now?
We're not harvesting, we're collecting. We're just going to find them when people lose them.
But they are fingers, not Pokemon.
And not just fingers. Toes, ears, eyes, and whatever else these mouth breathers blow off in the name of fun. I'm telling you, we'll clean up.
And what are we supposed to be called? Finger fairies? Because I have to say, that name is not going to fly with the board of directors.
Then we'll be organ fairies.
Not an improvement.
You're afraid of change.
I am afraid of lawsuits.
Would you at least consider it?
Nobody will go for it. I guarantee you.
Yeah? Well, who's got 3 thumbs and thinks this is a great idea? This gal right here.
Mrs. Krepke! Mrs. Krepke! Y'all won't believe it.
Izzy, what's wrong?
What has happened, Isabella?
There's been a terrific accident.
No, you mean a terrible accident, don't you?
No, a terrific one. 2 trains just collided outside of town. Ba-boom! Wreckage here, bodies there, loose and molars everywhere. I did a flyby, and then I went to work.
Oh my God, what did you do, Isabella?
I hit my quota for the next 6 months.
Is that filled with teeth?
I was in a hurry. I think I got some fingers and toes too. Maybe a head.
Maybe.
It was dark.
You cannot be serious.
She sure can. She's hit the mother load. Oh, this one's got both eyes, too.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not what?
Izzy, is there a lot more of this stuff still there?
What? Bodies?
Hmm.
Hell yeah. You name it, it's lying there. I don't think any rescue services are out there yet. It just happened. I was going to grab another bag and a crowbar and head out there before the ambulances start showing up.
I'm going with you. I need to stop down in maintenance first. See if they have a hacksaw.
Oh, great. Now we've got 2 grave robbers on staff.
Not if we get there first. I don't want to have to dig anyone up.
Angie, what's going on?
Mrs. Krepke says budget cuts are closing us down. I think we got us an opportunity to expand the business model a little bit.
But we are tooth fairies. Tooth fairies. Does that name not mean anything to you?
Yeah, it means we got to get a new name. From now on, we'll be finger finders.
Feet finders too.
That's implied.
How about limb lifters?
How about body snatchers?
Or body baggers.
Toe taggers.
Too mortgage. I got it. The Salvation Arms.
We need something to do with organs.
Grinders, organ grinders.
Oh, you're grinding them now.
No, sets the wrong tone. Look, we're starting a new business here. We need a new brand.
Parts timers.
Parts timers. I like that. Yeah.
Oh, I think I am going to be sick.
Mrs. K, why don't you take this sack down to procurement, have them take a look, crunch some more numbers, and see what they say,
Oh, Angela, is this really the wave of the future?
If there were any other way to get ahead in this business, I don't know what it is.
Ahead? Considering what is on my desk at the moment, I am going to assume you are not making a joke.
Come on, Iz, let's go get some head.
Must you put it that way?
It'll be fine, Mrs. K. We get a police scanner and a buttload of body bags and Bob's your dismembered uncle.
I don't doubt it. Just try not to get arrested.
I knew you'd come around, Mrs. K. You'll see, business will be booming by next week.
And what makes you so sure?
4th of July weekend, beer, bourbon, and bangers. You'll see. Catch you later, Mrs. K.
Hey, Angie, it's raining man.
Oh.
Hallelujah, it's raining man.
Is this maintenance? This is Kay. Up in dispatch. And how are you? Good. Listen, I have a question. How are we fixed for heavy-duty body bags?